Stop scrolling. This video is for you. Listen, we're on the heels of night 2 of the Democratic National Convention. Listen, the Obamas, oh my gosh. You know, I miss the Obamas so much in the White House, but they just proved why they are who they are in politics, why they are so beloved. I want you to take a look at what the Obamas had to say last night at the DNC.
She understands that most of us will never be afforded the grace of failing forward. We will never benefit from the affirmative action of generational wealth. If we bankrupt a business or choke in a crisis, we don't get a second, third, or fourth chance. If things don't go our way, we don't have the luxury of whining or cheating others to get further ahead. No. We don't get to change the rules so we always win. If we see a mountain in front of us, we don't expect there to be an escalator waiting to take us to the top. Now, unfortunately, we know what comes next. We know folks are going to do everything they can to distort her truth. My husband and I sadly know a little something about this. For years, Donald Trump did everything in his power to try to make people fear us. See, his limited, narrow view of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of two hardworking, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black. I want to know, who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
He killed a bipartisan immigration deal written in part by one of the most conservative Republicans in Congress that would have helped secure our southern border, because he thought trying to actually solve the problem would hurt his campaign. He doesn't. Do not boo. Vote. Whether you are a Democrat or a Republican or somewhere in between, we have all had people like that in our lives. People like Kamala's parents, who crossed oceans because they believed in the promise of America. People like Tim's parents, who taught him about the importance of service. Good, hard-working people who weren't famous or powerful, but who managed in countless ways to leave this country just a little bit better than they found it. As much as any policy or program, I believe that's what we yearn for. A return to an America where we work together and look out for each other. A restoration of what Lincoln called, on the eve of civil war, our bonds of affection. An America that taps what he called the better angels of our nature. That is what this election is about.
Woo! I tell you, the Obamas, they are so beloved. And if you heard what Michelle Obama just said, okay, Michelle Obama is not backing down, okay? She's tired, she's sick and tired of Donald Trump and his foolishness. And she said what she had to say. She laid the smack down verbally. Okay, I know yesterday we said that Jasmine Crockett obliterated Donald Trump. Michelle Obama just laid the smack down, okay? She laid the smack down on his candy tail. Listen, the Obamas are amazing, and I'm so glad that they have decided to take their time and, you know, come out and say what they had to say. It was powerful. It was profound. And Barack Obama said something also yesterday. They started booing, and he said, "Don't boo." And he said that a lot. He said that before, even when he was running. He said, "Don't boo, vote." So don't boo for Donald Trump. Don't boo for the Republicans. Don't boo. Get out there and vote, ladies and gentlemen. You got to get out there and vote like your life depends on it. Michelle Obama said it. She said it. Okay, when we were trying to vote Joe Biden in the White House. Okay? Michelle Obama said it in that video on MS, and it was played on MSNBC. It was at the National Democratic National Convention. She said you gotta vote like your life depends on it, and it still stands true to today, ladies and gentlemen. Voting is your voice. You may feel like, oh, well, the Electoral College is gonna take over, and right now we're in a close race, guys. Not voting is not an option. Okay? Not voting, ladies and gentlemen, is not an option. You got to get out there and vote. Get to the polls, ladies and gentlemen, and vote like your life depends on it. All right? Night 3 is today. And we will have the closing, our reaction to what Vice President Kamala Harris is going to have to say. All right? Thank you for joining us. Please like, share, follow us right here on TikTok. Subscribe to our YouTube page so we can get get this information out. Please share this with your family and friends. All right? You're watching Politics Unfiltered. Politics Unfiltered right here on Black News Undisputed, where your voice matters. Speaking truth to power. I'll see you later. Peace.